Hello everyone and welcome to another round of PK Crash Plays The Illusion of Gaia. We have just finished up at Mount Cress. I'm still up there and I am going to do a quick bit of exploration before I head back down because we're going to start moving on, and I think I might have still missed a red jewel. I'm not sure, but I don't want to leave everyone hanging because I want to make sure I can try my hardest to get that secret that's secret level basically at the end of the game. So, with no further ado, let's jump into this, shall we? Making sure everything's all set for me. There we go. Mount Temple, as it's called. Alright, so when we last left off, we had just stopped here. I had switched out from Freedan, and we were getting ready to head out, so let's do that. So we're going to jump across these things here. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay, made it all the way back. Okay. So I've checked this area. There's no treasure chest here. No treasure chest here. We're going to keep on going. No treasure chest here. And there was one here. I remember this is where we had that one, and I just finished basically getting it before I called it quits last week. So we're gonna go whoop like this and run. Gonna go back this way. Nothing here. Okay, so we're making good time now. We're gonna get off this mountain here in just a second. Since I'm not finding any more treasure chests, I'm feeling pretty comfy about leaving. Still no guarantee that I didn't miss some of those, but I think we've hit a point of, I think if I missed them, I missed them in other locations, and I'm hoping that's not the case. So just, no telling if I left them at the Great Wall, if I left them in Watermia. Heck, I could have missed some in the Angel Village for all I know. But I'm feeling like I'm still a little short on the gems, so I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm going to try and check on it real quick. I think he's in here. Oh, no. No, they're talking about the dark trade that goes on here. Not her. Is this guy him? Nope. He just talks about the Rolex office. Where did I remember seeing Jem the Jeweler here? He's somewhere, and I forgetted. Nope, not him. Oh, there's another gate. So we've almost maxed out our dark power up there. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm at 9 hearts and 72 bits, which means I'm practically there. This dude... Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's holding 29 for me, and I don't have any in my inventory, if I remember correctly. Nope. So, unfortunately, that means I'm 1 short from the power, and I'm 21 short right now of the end goal, basically. So we're back here. We are going to now do the unthinkable and pour the the teapot full of tears. The spirit's tears rain down. Soon this world will be wrapped in darkness. The previous owner of this body is now a skeleton sleeping under the shrine. I finally realize how important my parents are to me. I wish I could have told them. Well, just leave me alone for a while. I'm ashamed to hear you talk that way. I've never seen you like this before. Well, to be fair, that's a really dark outcome, realizing that his parents weren't actually his parents, but were moon tribesmen who inhabited his dead parents' bodies. The next morning, disappointment awaits. Good morning. Sorry about yesterday. I thought about it all night. I'm next in line to inherit this company. If I wanted to stop the labor trade, I have to change the company that started it. They make money on human misfortune. You're going to become the president of the company? Amazing! Stop it, you're embarrassing me. Kara, someone's come asking about you. Something about being an old friend. What? Hey, come on in. Hamlet! Oink oink. What happened? Are you okay? He's come all this way looking for you. Lily found him in Watermia and sent him by Rolex delivery service. Even if I'm losing my traveling companions, my allies are increasing. What a weird sentiment, Eric. To the west of here are the ruins of Angkor Wat. That is where the laborer's home is located. Let's go. Well, no saying that. We're just off on the road now. So, goodbye, City of Euro. We are now heading to the outskirts of Angkor Wat. To the natives' village, oh. It's as hot as the tropics. I see the world tilted, my eyes blurred. There's nothing we can do. Let's stay in this village today. Oh, there's a skeleton already there. They're not weathered yet, only recently bleached white. Yikes. Lots of dead bodies around here. Not good. Well, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna leave. Guess we're gonna look around the natives' village some more, I guess. Strange, not a soul here, and skeletons scattered around. Should we go into the houses? No one here. The village looks abandoned. That's good. We can rest if we want. I'm exhausted. I feel like sleeping for days. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to check the other hut. We're just gonna sleep. Exhausted from the trip, they fall into a deep sleep. A long time passes. What? Hamlet, let me sleep a little while longer. What? Well, don't be so noisy. Ah! Who? Who are you? Yikes. I seem to be very hungry. Look, those children look so upset. That's right. The servant boy said that in Phrygia. There's so much famine in this country. Those bones are the bodies of people who starved to death. Oh no, we'll be next! Hamlet, why such a sad look? As if we will soon be separated. Oh jeez. Wow, that's a dark turn of events. Poor Hamlet, to eat or not to eat. Whoa. A familiar voice echoed in their heads. Listen, everyone. It was Hamlet's wish to be food for these people. One baby pig could save many villagers. Mom? Will, and everyone in this place. Darkness is approaching the world. You must combine your strength to save the planet. So, Will, find the mystic statues and go to the Tower of Babel. Well, she just took their binds off. Jeez. The aroma of roasting Hamlet. Yeah, it's such a dark turn, and the game just kind of more or less like shrugs it off. Like, oh, that's a thing that happened. Just died. Now I forgot the people all turned to stone. Some disease that's turning everyone to stone here, so... But yeah, there's poor roasted Hamlet. The man looks deeply into Will's eyes. Stare back? The man seems to look right into your heart. We don't understand each other's language, but a seed has sprouted. The man timidly held out his hand. Take his hand? We don't understand each other's language, but I think we agree. The man holds out some food. Eat some? It tastes like dumplings made of insects. My heart was filled. It seems as if we understood each other. He tugs on Will's sleeve as if he wants to take him somewhere. Go with him? He beckons to him. Oh. He faces the skeleton with tears in his eyes. Is this a skeleton of a relative? A friend? The boy points to the northeast. Show him the map. He drew a picture of the temple on the map. I think he's saying he wants to go to the temple. Oh, so that's how we get to Angkor Wat. It's so dark. I learned a word from the children. It seems that Ramapo means hello in this region. This tribe is so small. They've lost so many to starvation. Brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, how do they cope? Yeah. Yeah, no, they started off this stream, unfortunately, on a darker turnaround. The pig just threw himself into the fire, and... I know that they were gunning for, like, you know, obviously, like, a very heart-wrenching moment, and I know Kid Me actually genuinely felt really bad about that situation, but it's not entirely played out very well, and that was more or less kind of like a cringe moment more than anything. But anyway, now that that's over, we're going to go to Angkor Wat for real, and we are going to explore the ruins and try and stop whatever disease is spreading in the village. Through the jungle, 3 days' journey from the native village, there is a huge temple. It's a temple that actually exists, and it is incredible. If you've ever heard of Angkor Wat, check it out on Google. Seriously, the images are worth it. But I'll tell you, they don't have these weird snake-headed things like I'm smacking here in the abs right now. Oh, I see. It was invincible until I killed its snake head. Flies, excuse me. I hate these flies. They just dart all over the place. They're really erratic. And they stink. Alright. See what we got up here. Ooh, another one of these dudes. Gotta smack the head off of them. There we go. Ooh. They turn like a weird Cyclops chest after you take the snake head off of them. It's weird. Excuse you. There we go. There we go. Get rid of these dudes. Oh, there's one hiding back there. Darn it. Man, some more of these guys. They're just everywhere down here. Alright, Mr. Invincible, shoot your head off. There we go. There we go. Things are a little annoying with you when you don't have Freedan. So when you have just little Will and his flute, you can't get much range on it, so you can't do, like, just full-on focus on the snake head, and you have to wait till they, like, jump off the body. Okay, there. I can go down this way. Yeah, try and make sure I clean out this area. I don't want to miss out on any stat boosts. Nope. There we go. Got some health back. Should be a hidden bush monster there. There we go. There we go. And there's the last bush monster. Health? Perfect. Now that I've cleared the room, let's get ourselves up into the next room. So this one kind of reminds me a lot of the very first one, the Incan Ruins. Just with some different monster types thrown in here. It's like a big old locust on the wall there. Ooh. And a big old stone golem here that basically goes immortal to spin his arms. So you gotta try and kill him before he starts hurting you. A lot of the things that are here are kind of like annoying monsters more than they are like difficult monsters. Like things like him. So we're gonna do this and dash. There we go. Got a red jewel. And of course I have 2 red jewels now, which puts me over 30, which is the second to last gift. And I'm nowhere near Gem the Jeweler now. I have to wait until the city before the last temple. You annoying thing. Fuse back together. There we go. Come on, skeleton. Oh, darn it. Now you see what I mean when I said that they're kind of annoying here. I feel like they had a lot of ideas for this game, but they kind of ran out of some of their best ones before these last couple of temples here. And then they finally picked up a really good one for the final temple, but you'll see what I mean when I get there. I'll just take my word on it. This one's kind of annoying. Oh, by the way, I maxed out my dark power, so now I can basically be invincible. Spin dash. Oh, gotta get this guy. I hate these things because they go really fast and like they just keep going faster as you smack them until they die. There we go. They just like run all over the place. I gotta kill this darn thing. Excuse you. Darn locust. Oh, and then these guys. Here we go. Oh. Oh, crap, I actually got killed. There we go. Well, since I had the max amount of dark power, it basically just put me right back at the entrance to this room, so no harm, no foul. Oh, I need to do that. Forget I can do that. That'll do some damage. There we go. That was some good damage there. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna boink. Oh no, not these worm things. I hate these things. Oh, sliding time. Oh. No, stone golems. This thing's about to become immortal. Crap. Come on. There we go. Ooh, take you out, take you out, take you out. There we go. Nice. Got my defense increased. And yeah, I'm still taking a lot of damage from these monsters. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like, it's literally been kind of like just 3 or 4 dots every time they hit me. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Thing got away from me too fast. There we go. Darn. Oh shoot, I fell into the trap. So now I'm in the dark room. Oh. Oh, and there's just a billion bugs that I'm walking on right now. Luckily it's not doing any damage to me, but like, definitely a creepy effect, just things crawling all over the floor. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got him. Oh. Crap. Yeah, go away, you skeleton jerk. There we go. Oh, shoot. I really hate that that thing just goes invincible and you can't do anything to it until it forms back together. Alright, I'm gonna smack this thing. Boink. I'm gonna send it down around the bend. Boink. Boink. Oh, really? I didn't know about your Xbox chat either. That's crazy. Okay, so hopefully I don't die here. Alright, block, block, block. Okay, got my defense. There we go. So, here we go up into... Ooh. So what we're looking for right now is there's a room that's going to be coming up that's basically like blinding white light. And if you don't have the sunglasses, you can't see in it. So I need the black sunglasses. I think we'll run into that room before we run into that treasure, but I wanted to bring that up in case anyone was like wondering. Oh no. And of course I died. I've died more in this run right now than I've died, well, almost. I died I think 4 times to the vampires. There we go. There we go. Oh, these things... See, if I was Freedan, these things are much easier to kill, because they just, you know, swipe at them with your sword, no big deal. I have to keep doing this stuff in order to actually hit them, because I can't do my sliding move. There we go. And I could have used that about a second earlier. Oh well. Gotta smash this thing. Okay, so that's it for this room. Oh, back where I fell into the trap. So, with that, we are going to keep on going this way. I think there's something else over here that I missed. Let me see. I came up from there. Down this way. There we go. So now we see where we came from. We're going to slide through here. Oh, of course I get hit by that thing, and then they're just collapsing the roof now, so... Come on, charge up. And of course that thing goes invincible the second I do that. Ah, you cheaters. There we go. And next room. Of course this thing's gonna fall. Okay, I gotta get rid of this dude. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Fall down. Oh, jeez. Man, every time I get going, he just like basically has himself already set up to be immortal. So many annoying boss or bad guys in this area, I swear. There we go. Found an herb. I'm gonna save those because, like I said, I got boss stuff to do. And for some reason, there we go. There's a ramp there, and I have no idea why. I swear it does something. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but there's 2 things still alive in that room, and I have no way of getting to them. So I must need to go back down, I guess. And go a different direction. Oh, here we go. So I came in from that stairwell right there. Oh, this just goes back to the insects. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped now. Because I checked that chest and all I got was the herb. I don't know, maybe I have to do something else in here that I just haven't been thinking about. Oh, I think I know what it is. So I remember that ramp back there. I think it's actually an actual ramp, and I have to hit it with my tornado move, basically. Alright. This better work. There we go. Yep. Okay. So that was it. They don't ever tell you that, and that never works anywhere else, but the game was like, yeah, no, here you go. Perfect opportunity to learn this move. Okay, there we go. Man, these things are so tedious. Like I said, between Ankar, I like the locale and the idea behind it, but it is very much like Incan Ruins Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. And with the enemy design being the way that it is, kind of, you know, like, super cheesy, not cheesy per se, but like, you know, like, tough on purpose in order to be kind of like you know, annoying. It just feels like the game kind of ran out of ways to be unique on that front, and so they just went, hey, all the really annoying things that we created in development, let's just go ahead and put them here. And so that's kind of what it feels like they did here, was they went, okay, we're just going to dump all the annoying things right now into this area. There we go. Oh, I almost got him. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Zipping, zipping, zipping. Whee! Get his motor running. Bam! There we go. Boing! Perfect. Got one more over here. I'm gonna take him out too. And it's this locust up here on the wall. Oh, cool, and he was close enough I could slide into him. Solid. Well, that opens me back up to the main area. That's where that ladder goes. And no treasures to miss, so we'll keep going forward. Oh, back out to the garden. Alright, so we got a lot of those, like, secret bush creatures to destroy, basically. I gotta find out where they are. And these things. There we go. I want to say, I think there's a maneuver like the spin dash or something that hurts those snake-headed dudes, but I can't remember. There we go. Yeah, that basically does it, because you can just smack them when they extrude their heads out. And then there's a bush creature there. Oh, come on, now you walked away. Darn it. These darn flies. Hate you, fly. And secret bush creature. Yeah, you thought you were being crafty. Holy smokes. This place is just littered with evil. I want to make sure I get everything, because I think this is one place before that, like, I easily missed some stuff. Just so maze-like that I kind of got frustrated, gave up, looking for baddies. I don't want to do that here. I want to be 100% when I go into the final boss, so... There we go. Get rid of him. Oh. Oh no, it's literally in that sweet spot. There we go. Thank you, telekinesis. Oh, there it is. Nice. And there's one over here, too. I see you, you sneaky sneaks. They thought they were crafty. Nope. Time to kill that fly. Come here, darn thing. Don't you try and run away from me. Okay, now we can save, and I think I can turn into Freedan here, which is going to do us loads of good. There we go. Freedan powers activate. Thank you, Dark Gaia. Now excuse me while I go stab some pests. In the face. Yeah, take that, fly. The bones of a lost explorer fascinated by something. There's some kind of journal hidden here. We crossed the jungle to the native village. We didn't understand the language, but they beckoned for us to stay. When I awoke in the morning, only Captain Freezer and I remained. Hunger had destroyed many people during the night, even our friends. We saw the bodies of our comrades and ran into the jungle. That's when we discovered Angkor Wat. Rumor says that you can gain immortality here where the spirits live, but all I saw were demons. I'm going back to my friends. If I don't survive, who will mourn? That's kind of a dark question. There we go. Took care of you, Mr. Ab Bodybuilder. Yeah, that takes care of that pretty quickly. Come here, fly. Oh, absolutely. The idea of being able to, like, kill everything and get rewarded for it is a genuinely unique and good idea, and I kind of wish that more games explored it. Because it just seems to me like, you know, it's easier that way, you know, like, yeah, it's kind of grinding, but also kind of not, in that you know what you have to kill and how much you have to kill before you level up. And for me, that's always been better than kind of like an experience system, because, you know, experience just kind of leads to you eventually grinding and doing, you know, like, inane things to make your character stronger rather than something that makes sense within the context of the game. And I don't know, it just always spoke to me on that front. And of course that fly ran away, so I have to go find it and chase it down, and there we go. Don't you dare run away, you poop. Yeah, take that. Okay, so there's a bush right here. Yeah. Okay, so I got these 3 bush guys down here. I'll take care of that point. Oh, and this dude. And I have 1 at the top, and I think he's where I need to go anyway, so we're just gonna get to him when we get up there. There we go. Find him we shall. Bum, 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 bum. He's all the way to the left. We gotta go up into this room. And then we have to go back out this way. So we're not gonna make that guy fall just yet because we have to do some other things first. Oh, I forget. We have to learn a special ability to get past that dude. So there's a way out here that I have to get to that that side over there where I can get to that enemy. Darn it. Oh, there it is. You gotta use his Dark Friar ability. There we go. I see you, sneaky jerk. Thanks for that hit point boost. Oh no, I'm getting myself caught in a corner. So I got this dude. He falls. And then I just stab him, stab him, stab him. Stab like the wind. Oh, here we go. This is my favorite. Because then these guys, you just do this. Nice. And that starts hitting a bunch of them in a row, basically. Yeah. I just love how these things just go racing around the track, basically. They're like, meh, meh, meh. Takes care of them. Just running around with my sword out. Yeah, you drop so I can stab you to death, you stone beast. Yeah, you take that. Oh no. Yeah, you jerk. Boink. Just right at the tip of my sword, basically. There you go. Nice. That'll open up the secret way forward. Telekinesis. Telekinesis. Oh. And here's where I learn, I think, my last Freedan move. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I will give you some advice. Freedan's power is the Earthquaker. When he uses it, his enemy can't move for a long time. So basically this move is that he just, like, you know, jumps off of a tall thing, stabs his sword into the ground, and it basically creates like an earthquake that stuns any enemies on the map. Essentially, it's the only way that we can get past that dude who's been sitting there turning invincible in that one path. This causes earthquakes. The enemy won't be able to move for a long time. Push the attack button when jumping down. Which I think we can test just leaving this room. Oh, yeah. Yeah, having a bush basically be strong enough to make you, like, this dude who's clearly armed to the teeth and, like, experienced as hell suddenly, like, move out of the way is definitely kind of a strange thing. But I guess that's part of the quirkiness of this series. Okay, so I jump up here, and I see this dude. I do this. Nice, and that shuts him down. I stab, 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 stab. Oh, he's invincible. Jerk. Way to be frozen invincible, you jerk face. Well, I'll try this. There we go. Shuts him down. Then I stab him while he's stunned. And there we go. We can move forward. Oh, thank goodness now I'm Freedan. I can just stab that punk to death. No more invincibility frames for you, turd. Stabby stab, stab, stab. I'm trying to remember what's down here. I think it's just this path to kill these two dudes. Get my attack boost. I don't think there's anything else in here. At least I hope not. Because if this goes someplace, then I don't need to go there just yet. I gotta go up. Because I don't want to miss what's up here. There's a treasure chest here and 5 enemies, so yeah. Definitely don't want to miss out on that. Oh, sheesh. Cheaters. Just surround you on both sides and go invincible. There we go. There's my health boost. And the red jewel. So maybe we're still on the right path for the secret bonus level. We'll see. Like I said, I'm trying for it. I'm trying really hard. If it doesn't happen, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, And before I forget, while we kind of got this lull here, I have a poll going right now for the game that's going to be replacing this one on the docket, since it's not going to be very long. We're probably looking at next week for sure, before we switch out. So I'll give you guys the choices just a second. The bones of a lost explorer fascinated by something. There's some kind of journal. Angkor Wat research record. Freezer. There is a temple where a spirit is said to live. In the main hall, second floor, a bright room blocks the way. You must go through it to reach the top floor. Sorry. The bright light masks the corridor. If you want to meet the spirit, you must wear the black crystal glasses. I saw something shining on the ground near the main hall, but I had to run. Probably the glasses from the legend. I regret coming here. I hope my child can carry on my dream. No, we already read what he said. So out here somewhere is where the black glasses are, and if I remember correctly, I think that they sparkle, so you should be able to see them, but just on the off chance, I'm going to go around for a little bit and just stab while I search. Because it's out here somewhere that I have to find those, and I need to take them in. If I don't have those by the time I go into the place, I can't get past that one thing. So I'll be eternally screwed. I think I have to drop down. Is that what I have to do? No? Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, shut them down. Oh no, they're stuck invincible in their invincible forms. There we go. Doesn't matter, I stabbed him to pieces. There we go. Snakehead done. Now stab the body, get some health, and jump. Ah, thanks for joining, Steven. Oh, yeah, the red orbs. So those are what's counting up there in the DP section, in the middle between the player's health and the enemy's health. It's dark power, basically, and they're dark gems or dark crystals that I collect to basically give myself an extra life. When I collect 100 crystals, I basically get one heart piece, which basically gives me an extra life in dungeons. Without them, I basically go back to the beginning of the dungeon when I die, but with them, I just go back to the beginning of the room that I die in, so they're very important going forward. I need to find out where that last enemy is. I'm still not seeing him. He must be past this point up here. Ah, here we go. I think here's where the black crystal glasses are. They're out there in the hedge maze, basically. And it's another one of these, like, hidden enemies, I believe. So if you guys see a sparkle, let me know. I'm gonna keep on searching. No way to get across there. I have to go up and around, I think. Oh no, there's no way to get around. Shoot. Oh man, I must have to come out here. Oh, I think I have to come out here through the temple, so I have to go in and then come back out. This is the area. So when I almost missed that bush guy earlier, it was because I thought that that part happened here. And when it obviously happens now. So stab that guy. Oh no, they're going invincible. Get away. Get away. Ew. 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 There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got him. Trapped him. Oh, there's a gate in here. Oh, so that's the ladder that goes up to the next floor where the bright light room is. Without the crystal glasses, you can't see anything, so we're not going to bother trying. Just going to do this. This will take us out to the grand area, basically, where I can get the black crystal glasses and get the last bad guy who's down there. There he is. There we go. Defense boosty. Oh, there's something shiny on the ground underneath that hidden bush monster. You found the black crystal glasses. They're basically sunglasses, but the game wants to call them black crystal. So, we'll put them on. Protect from bright light. There's no other treasures out here, so we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go... Before I go upstairs, I want to try and see if I can get to that treasure chest over there, because I think it's got a red jewel. I said we're actually getting closer and closer to that ultimate goal, so hopefully I can keep getting gems. Oh, I have to fall down there. Okay, so remember, bottom left-hand part of the map when I go up here. Okay, so up here... Oh. Setting 1 foot inside the floating crystal started to glow. Yeah, so here we go. You guys will see the brightness taking over here in a second as I start moving further into this room. I think. Supposed to. Anyway. Gotta stab these dudes. I think I know what's going on. I have to get turned into Will. There we go. So once I'm turned into Will, I can slide underneath that one platform. This is where I turn into Will. Here we go. Whee! Oh, hell yeah. I'll stab any bush. Especially hidden ones. So yeah, while I got a moment here, stands quietly in the jungle and hides its form when people come near. On this top floor, you will understand why you made the journey. So this is going to be basically the antithesis for why we came here. So, as I was mentioning before, guys, there is 3 choices for replacing this game next week, and they're as follows. The first game is called Terranigma. It's basically the same people who made this made it, and it's a really, really fun game. Another one with a really weird story, kind of like this one, but very uniquely put together and a whole lot of fun to just watch people play. So, if you guys want to try that one, we can do that one. It never released here in the States. They only released in Europe and in Japan, and luckily I have the European one, so if you guys want to, we can play that. Second option is the game Secret of Evermore, and that one is a unique one in that it's not actually part of the Secret of Mana series. Oh, there we go. There you go. Now I got the black crystal glasses on, the light fades. But you guys got to see that. So, it's unique in that it plays a lot like the Secret of Mana series. It's action-adventure, kind of mixed in with some hack-and-slashy type things, but it's running on a fixed timer, meaning you can't just swipe your sword wherever. You have to kind of give it some time to build up so you can do things. It's got a very unique spell system that I thought was really different, and the story itself is a lot of fun to watch too. So if you guys want, we can do Secret of Evermore. The third one on the docket is kind of basically a catch-all for anyone who just wants to try something classic. It's the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I do definitely want to play that, and of course I'm going to play all these games eventually, but I just want to know what you guys want to see first. So go ahead and let me know in the comments here or on my Facebook page, and I will definitely play whichever one you guys choose. I have no qualms one way or the other. I just figured I'd stick with the action-adventure motif of Illusion of Gaia for Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we shall play one of those 3 games. So let me know. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the week. And like I said, we're probably going to wrap this up either Tuesday next week or Thursday. And then we're just going to jump straight into the next game when we get a chance. So, your guys' call. But we are going to keep moving. Keep kicking these dudes in the face. As you can tell, Will's basically overpowered by this point because of all the power-ups and stuff I've gotten as we moved along. I can kill those head things in 2 kicks now. Boink. Oh, there we go. So, basically in the final dungeons where I'll get that last hit point piece and I'll have full hit points. I'm already excited. Boink. Now we're gonna kill this thing because it deserves it. Horrible, horrible monsters. There we go. There we go. Kick him in the face. Defense up. Oh. And there's a way to go up here without having to go back down, so we're gonna do that. Oh no, it takes me to the top. I need to get that red jewel first. So sorry, we'll have to go back there. Just gonna get that red jewel real fast. And then we're gonna come back here. Bum 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 bum. There we go, sliding underneath that. Run over here and go upstairs. So we're basically gonna follow this maze instead of jumping down this hole right here. Nope, never mind, I accidentally jumped down the hole again, darn it. I did stop, but I guess the game just kept on registering me as running closer to that thing, so my apologies. We'll get there in just a second. Slidey slide. I just realized Will has a very flaily run. As you notice, like, when he runs from the front and from the back, like, his arms just kind of pump and flail all over the place. It's kind of hilarious. And then side profile, it's like nothing, but... There we go. Another red jewel. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going. Gonna drop down again. And this time we're gonna go to the end of this room. Alright, we've already got 1 vote for Terranigma. I think that's already turning out to be the winner. I've seen another person vote for that one on my main page, so... I think we have 2 for Terranigma now. If anyone has anything else that they want to try, let me know. And we'll throw something else into the mix. But here we go, up to the next floor. There's no enemies here, there's just a lone little flame in the middle of this platform. Will, I've been waiting for you to come for thousands of years. What? Who are you? I am dreaming. Time has passed since the dream began and my body became what you see. I'm going to show you a strange image. Close your eyes. Huh? What was that? That is the new world. That world is all gray. This world has blue water, green mountains, brown earth all over. You will usher in that world. Me? Such a strange world? Tall trees replaced by buildings, rivers replaced by roads. No matter what kind of world people have, if they think they're happy, they'll be happy. Go to the village and restore those turned to stone to their original condition. Release those who have been turned gray back to their normal state. So essentially that thing gave me the ability to... Oh yeah. When the blinding light stopped, I stood quietly as if nothing had happened. Then I found the Gorgon flower held tightly within my hand. Ah, the Gorgon flower. So thanks to the power of that thing, I can turn those people who've been turned to stone back to normal. Unfortunately, I was thinking that they just sent me back, but I may have to actually walk all the way back through this temple. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I don't want to walk back through all this. Everything's going to be so destitute because everything's dead now, but it's just going to take forever. Oh, I forgot I gotta put the sunglasses on. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Jump. Jump. Yeah, right, it's a ghost flame. There's more of those in this game than any other, I swear. Just so many ghost flame monsters. There's the Moon Tribe, those actual flame creatures. But yeah, this is one of those games that, like, obviously, if this had been made in modern times, like, they would have, like, gave you a whole thing of, like, hey, here's the Gorgon flower. Oh, and for some reason the creature took you back to the entrance instead of making you run your way all the way back through this, you know, empty, lifeless temple now. Since I killed everything here and took all the power from it. I mean, it's no biggie. I mean, I know my way through, luckily, and since everything's dead, I don't have to worry about, you know, like, accidentally running into monsters here and there, but it's just one of those things that, like, you know, convenience sake, would be a little nice if I could just, you know, bypass this whole thing. But with that shortcut, luckily I don't have to go through the temple to get here. So this is the door to Angkor Wat, and I can just run out and not give a hoot. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You get out there and you go back to the native village, you jerk. There we go. Gonna march himself back there. So, lucky you guys, we're actually gonna get to see our second character. Right. Yeah, it's all about the exercise for these kids. Oh look, they finished barbecuing Hamlet and they ate him. And Kara's just over there like, yep, they ate Mike Pig, no big deal. Alright, so now I'm going to use the Gorgon flower. He puts one petal of the Gorgon flower into the statue's mouth. Do it to each one of them, blah blah blah, and there they are. I use sign language to talk to the villagers. The animals have returned to the forest. They no longer prey on each other. That's kind of a sudden change just because I brought these back. You don't understand. The girl suddenly offers a red jewel as a reward. Will gets a red jewel. You don't understand. Well, hey, got us another red jewel. Labor traders came from a town in the northwest. They took many villagers. Can't believe they would take advantage of people stricken with famine. Travel to the labor traders' village. Yes, let's go. So you can accidentally miss that gem that that girl gives you if you just obviously talk to Kara and say, yeah, screw it. But yeah, look at that. We went from basically having a bunch of people to Lily and Lance living in Watermia to Neil sticking it out in Euro, and then we lost Hamlet in the native village. A town shining in the desert. We went to Tao. This place is supposed to be famous for labor merchants. It doesn't look like it. I can't go outside in a sandstorm like this. Yeah, baby. I'll go out in it. Would you happen to be Will? Yes. Good, a leather and some luggage have arrived from someone named Bill and Lola. Oh, look, my aunt and uncle decided to send me some stuff. You get a letter, and your father's journal. Have you been okay? Neil told us that he was in Tao, so I'm sending this letter. I heard the reason why. Grandpa and I are looking forward to seeing you. When we looked in your father's luggage, we found a journal written about the pyramid. I thought I would help you, so I sent it along. Take care. So yeah, in case you guys don't know, our final dungeon is going to be in the pyramids here in essentially Egypt. I deciphered the hieroglyphs. No one has ever done it before. It says there's a key to solving the riddle of human history in the pyramid. The first part says the sun spirit rises from the horizon. I went to the pyramid and found the same inscription, so here a page is missing. So that's essentially the game's way of being like, hey, there's a puzzle coming up and this is the way you solve it. So we have the journal to basically keep us on track for solving that puzzle inside of the pyramid. Children don't come to places like this very often. Well, especially if they're being sold, jerk. Will, I never thought I'd meet you in a place like this. Neil, you've become the company president? Yes, I tried replacing the labor trade with pepper imports. This led me all the way to Tao. There's a pyramid near here. I wonder if a mystic statue is there. Well, I just realized I didn't get a mystic statue from Angkor Wat. Oh, there we go. 35 of the red jewels. According to the list, your dark power will be raised. It's a mysterious power given by the spirit. The Dark Friar's power is increased. Try pushing the attack button once more when the Dark Friar is flying. Blah. So, we just need 15 more, and then we can get to the secret level. Oh no! I'm sorry that it froze. Hopefully it fixed itself. Play the game with the snakes? The rules are simple. Hit as many snakes as you can in 1 minute. Hit whatever pot you like. That's the start of the game. There we go. There we go. Oh no. I was doing so good. And then I suddenly did that lunge attack. The game's basically pretty easy to cheese here. You just stand in the middle pot and just swing left or right when you see a snake pop up. The game automatically hits them, basically. I've basically only missed, I think, a couple of snakes, so... Wow, 78 snakes, very good. For your prize, I'll give you 2 red jewels. I'll send them to the jeweler. So that's basically a way that you get 2 red jewels for the price of 1. So I took care of that. I have fine goods for sale today. You've never seen carpets this nice. A freedom movement has started recently. The president of Rolex started the labor trade freedom movement. There we go. The girl silently offers her 1 sheet of paper. There was a picture of a jackal. A shiver ran down my spine. It was a warning from the jackal who had been stalking us. So that's essentially letting us know that he's still out there, and that we're basically being hunted by a dude. Have you ever played Snake Panic? I'm still in training for it. Hey, this isn't a show. Get out of here. I guess he didn't understand what I said. His eyes were expressive. You come all the way to this town to buy labor. I can't make up my mind if I should do business with you. You can't put a price on people. Well then, stop selling people, you jerk. That's a pretty easy fix. Sheesh. Checking all these jars to make sure. There's a huge pyramid near here. Many explorers have come for the treasure, but no one's found it yet. We're explorers. I hear there's a treasure inside the pyramid. The pyramid is made of huge stones. Strange that it doesn't sink into the desert. There's a strange legend around here. The pyramid is not for the living. Only those who've transcended the body may enter. These are the words. The pyramid's a big tomb. The living can't go in? So that's a hint that we basically are going to get our second and final new character. And I'm excited for you guys to see him, so I'm gonna just jump into it in just a second, but I want to make sure... She didn't understand, she just kept working. These women are weaving carpets. This will take almost 40 years to weave. This woman has worked on it continuously since she was a child. Remember, little man, some are born to misfortune. Why is that an excuse for people? They just immediately go, yeah, no, this is their lot in life. This is all they get. Deal with it. I do not accept, sir. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Well, they're not going anywhere, and I'm not sticking around here, so... Later. I bet she spent 40 years weaving it, considering she was your first wife. Alright, here's the pyramid. These little orbs that basically shoot lasers. There we go. Oh, my defense is increased. Oh, and there's a dark portal there. We're gonna check out this room first. There are traps scattered around to prevent entry. There's a booby trap in this room that responds to sound. So don't make any noise. And there's 6 tiles missing from that thing up there. And if you guys remember me checking the journal, there was 6 hieroglyphs. So... Alright. Everybody, check it out. We have another statue on the right-hand side. No longer just Friedan, but now a new character. And I'm going to have him introduced right here. I am Gaia, the source of life. The dark power has become strong in the temple at Angkor Wat. If you stand right before the right-hand statue, you can change into Shadow, the ultimate warrior. Then I think I will grant you one item. You have the aura. The aura is Shadow's mind. When he holds it up, his body becomes like water. Only a small part of the pyramid is above ground. Most of it is below the surface. You should change into the shadow and advance into the underground. So this is the one area where I feel like the game truly starts actually opening itself up. It's just a shame that they waited until the very last dungeon to do so. But anyway, here we go. A voice echoes inside his head. I've been waiting for you to come. I am made from the light of a comet, the ultimate warrior, Shadow. My body has no shape. This body appears only when the human consciousness evolves. The comet that now approaches Earth is also a consciousness without form. My body is the only thing that can confront the comet and bring it to an end. Well, close your eyes. Here we go, guys. Ooh. So check it out. Now I'm like some kind of deep aura that like exudes like flame basically, and my defense just makes me explode in flame like a Super Saiyan. So his attacks are different. He turns his arm basically into a blade, and he kind of slashes out like a sword with his arm. So that's pretty cool. And since I have Dark Knight Shadow's body turns to water with his mind, I basically use this. And I sink into the floor. Ta-da! Check it out. I made it all the way to the bottom. Yeah, it's super cool. I really love that they did this with this part of the game. Like I said, it's just a shame that they waited until here, because you can tell that they easily could have, you know, just thrown this into the earlier part of the game and given you more stuff to do with Shadow. But they wanted to save this for this big unveiling here, which is fine. It's just a shame because I feel like there's so much that we missed out on. But yeah, he hovers and flies as he runs instead of walking, so... Ultimate Warrior indeed. There we go. So I killed those things. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to change back to Will for a short time because this is where the game starts using your ability to change against you. We are going to jump in here. Switch back to Will. Yeah, this is one of those games, you know, like, it's obviously early in their life cycle, and they had a lot of good ideas with it. It really feels like that if they were given an opportunity to have made more going into the future, I feel like they would have done games like this even more differently, you know, by, like, giving people opportunities to play around with that kind of character like Shadow instead of just, you know, making him an in-game unlockable. But yeah, like, this part of the game always got me excited because I love the pyramids. I love the design of these, like, levels that you can sink into the floor and find new locations. And I love that they gave him that ability so you could explore a lot more things. Oh, there we go. So that took care of that. Got me a defense gem. I hope I'm not leaving where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, here we go. Yeah, screw Will. He's just some dumb kid. There we go. I could go back for those 2 gems I missed, but I really, like, I have max gems at this point, so it doesn't even matter. So we're running. Oh. I think I have to actually, like, tornado down that ramp back there and get up there. Yep. So we're gonna do that real quick. Yeah, this level definitely, like, compared to Angkor Wat, which definitely felt like an Incan Ruins copycat, basically, this one feels genuinely like its own design with the floor dropping and everything. Like, I don't know. It's really, really cool, and I really wish that, you know, like, it could have been consistently like this with all the dungeons. Even places like Angkor Wat could have been, you know, like, enhanced by design aspects like these. Oh, here we go. Boing! Oh, don't want to hit that just yet because we reached the bottom. There's a lithograph on this wall. I heard in doubt that it's a hieroglyph. Let's try to remove the lithograph. You've got the hieroglyph stone. And then when you jump in here, you basically end up back at the top. Which is nice, because once you collect all the hieroglyph pieces, you want to put them in there. But I'm just going to keep on collecting and not worry about that junk. Let's change back to Shadow. So it's kind of strange. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning this before, but when you play as Will and he changes to Freedan, he's a kind of a quick change. Like, you know, he just steps in front of the thing, closes his eyes, and boom, he just turns into him. No big deal. When Freedan changes back to Will, he kind of hesitates for a second, like it's almost as if he doesn't want to do it. And then he does so. But when Will changes to Shadow, he does that where he kind of like stops for a second and goes like, I don't know, but then he changes. And then when Shadow changes back to Will, then he just does it quickly. So it's almost kind of a weird dynamic. I don't know if it like means anything, but it always seemed kind of odd to me as a kid. So, alright, here we are, room 2. I don't think I have to change back to Will here, luckily, because this is about using Shadow's ability. So, as you can see, there's like weird brick tiles that kind of go down right here as where I'm looking. If you notice, the rest of the floor doesn't have them, but that spot does, and there's a reason for that. The game is basically trying to tell you with those spots that you can sink using Shadow's ability. And it lets you get into that spot right up there, which is what leads down to here. So, we're going to go all the way back up, and I'm going to use Shadow's ability right here. And there we go. Sinking into the rock. Oh, very much so. Angkor Wat really did kind of have like a Zelda temple feel to it. And the more that I played that kind of thing, especially back in the day, the more it felt like, oh, okay, they're just trying to copy what they had with Zelda titles back in the day. And don't get me wrong, everyone had their, you know, like, their golden idol to look up to, but this game was unique enough on its own right. I kind of feel like they deserved, you know, like, to keep pushing the boat out for themselves rather than trying to, you know, chase something else that was sensational at the time. And like I said, I don't know if that was truly what was happening there or not, but it just definitely seemed like it was. Oh, I see you. There we go. Since you can't block those lasers, you kind of have to soak them, unfortunately. Not terrible or anything, but it's one of those things that, like, it eats holes in your health. Oh, cool. That's the last one right here. Gives me a strength boost. Found a red jewel. So I have no idea if this is going to continue on to be enough. I think there's a red jewel in the Tower of Babel, so maybe I can still do it. I don't know. It's gonna be up in the air again, like I said, guys. I'm sorry if we miss out on that secret level. To be fair, only like the deepest of deep cut players like me are really gonna care about it anyway. Mainly because it's the secret to it is that the boss there is kind of like a boss from a previous game that these guys worked on called Soul Blazer. And, you know, like, while it is definitely cool and I would like to show you guys, I kind of get the feeling if you don't know anything about that, it's going to be kind of just meh, whatever. But here we go. Got ourselves a second hieroglyph. And I guess if we keep on at this pace, I may be able to just do this one in the time that we have tonight. Which really will mean then that our last day will be on Tuesday, since this is the last dungeon, the pyramid here. Basically, after this one, we end up doing the Tower of Babel, and then it wraps up with the final boss. So we're really, really close now, and it's kind of crazy to think about, but yeah, we're real close. I just realized I could take the thing back to the top, and that would be much faster than trying to run all the way up. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know what that dude will think if I walk in there, Shadow. Oh, he's just gone. Go figure. He didn't want to meet me, Mr. Creepy Ghost Dude. Just sinking through the floors. We're gonna heal. Beep, beep, beep. Run. It does, and I often wondered about that too, because, you know, like, I mean, I know a lot of the guys who did music back in the day were kind of, you know, like, unknowns, more or less. They just kind of existed in the game industry and nothing else, so I don't know if maybe he, like, had an inspiration from the Conan soundtrack or what. I guess I should start actually, like, speaking these questions out, because I'm sure people watching this on YouTube are getting kind of confused now as to why I just keep answering random questions without actually having any questions. So I'll start doing that from here on out. But, yeah, like, when you said that this sounds like Conan music, it really does. There's definitely some beats in this place that sound like Conan. And I don't know if that was intentional or if that was, like I said, if it was just inspired or what, but really cool. I'll have to look into that a little bit, I think, just because now that got me curious. Because I always wondered why the music kind of sounded familiar to me here, but it never really struck me right off the bat. Okay, so we can go over here now. So here's how we do this. We hit that switch, and then the platform rises. Eventually. There we go. And here we are. I can make it across. Bum, 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 bam, 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 bam. So I don't think raising it up there does anything for me. I think that more or less just kind of makes it easier for me to go back, which I might do later, but I'm doing this. So the idea is to try and get through these things. So you hit that switch, then suddenly it starts raising again, and it raises up to a staircase, which is also really cool as well. You just kick these guys' butts, and then you hit that switch. And you get another one of these. Hit that switch. Oh, secret enemy, secret enemy. So I don't know if you guys saw that last time, but there was like these hidden little birds that were shooting at me in that one room. That's those things. And those are part of the reason why it's easy to miss things here, too, sometimes. Luckily, I haven't yet so far, but the possibility's always there. My pecs gonna flex and burn. Do 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 do. Oh, it's just gonna skip past that hallway. I see how it is. Platform just wants to keep on lowering forever and ever. There we go. Oh, I see ya. Oh no. I didn't mean to hit that switch again. There we go. There's 6 left. Oh, and look at them. 6 right here. There we go. Got his strength up. And the last switch. That'll take me up here to the 3rd hieroglyph. Nice. Alright. Cool, so we got 3 of the 6 hieroglyphs. And I need to come back as Will real quick. So what I'm going to do here is I'm obviously going to stop before I start going to any of the other ones because I've only got about 7 minutes. But before I go, I'm going to take this opportunity real quick to basically do this thing with Will and go in and get that bad guy I missed in that 3rd room, because I had to have the Psycho Dash, and I hadn't been him, so yeah, we're gonna turn back him. And look at that, he just changes back real quick. No muss, no fuss. I actually have never tried to change into him as Freedan, so maybe I'll try that in a second too. Because I want to see how Freedan reacts turning into Shadow, and vice versa. We shall see. But for now, in here, there's one enemy in a treasure chest, and they're at the end of this hallway over here. You just have to hit this with the spin dash. So we're going to do that real quick. There we go. Whee! And there we go. Oh, there it is. It's hiding over here. There we go. Red jewel. Yep. Figured so. Oh dear, I'm gonna run out of room for stuff. Okay, so anyway, we're going to head back to the main guy, and then we're gonna do that thing real quick and check out the reactions, and then we're going to save, and we will pick this up for a possible finish next Tuesday. This is kind of crazy. I didn't realize we'd be getting this far already, but yeah, kind of neat. Been quite a ride already, so we're gonna change into Freedan real quick. Alright, now as Freedan, we're gonna walk over here to Shadow and see what he thinks about changing into Shadow. Oh jeez. It's like instantaneous. He doesn't even wait for it. He's like, heck yeah, let's evolve, Ultimate Warrior, baby. But what does he do when he changes to Dark Knight Freedan? Oh. Shadow has zero hesitation. He's just basically like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'll change into him. No big deal. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna change back to... we're gonna change back to Shadow. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and call this here. I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna stop and rest. So... thank you everyone for coming out. This was a really good, fun stream. I'm glad we got a chance to do it. Tuesday we're going to wrap this thing up, and I guess Thursday we're going to start in on what's looking to be right now, Terranigma. So I'll get that whole thing prepped. For those of you who can, look forward to my stream on Sunday where we pick back up with Chrono Trigger where we left off last week, which is back in the prehistoric ages. We had just fought and defeated Magus, and unfortunately I think had fallen victim to the machinations of Lavos. So we're going to jump into that. I hope you guys are all set because it's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for joining me on these. I really hope you've been enjoying both runs, and trust me, we're going to keep on doing this style going forward, with possibly Terranigma or even some other game. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a good night, and take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.